Speaking in Brussels, Belgium, the president was categorical that he supported the continued detention of the 8 MPs for allegedly propagating hate. The president has appealed to the ruling coalition and the opposition code to respect the law on hate speech and allow it to take the full course.
Statements that incite communities against each other, statements that incite Kenyans against each other, statements that instill fear or hate between communities will not be allowed. And my position is that those statements, be they coming from CORD, be they be coming from Jubilee, be they be coming from whoever, will not and shall not be entertained, and those who choose to walk that path will face the full force of the law.
And with rising tensions reported and an almost volatile political environment in Kenya reminiscent of a period leading up to the 2007 post-election violence, the president says his government is keen on cracking the whip to stem such an eventuality.
I will do everything in my power, my friend. Everything in my power to ensure that Kenya shall never go down that route. I will do everything in the powers given to me by Kenyans and through our constitution to ensure that that doesn't happen.
But the president appeared to be sending mixed signals as regards the hope of finding a lasting solution to the IEBC stalemate when he welcomed the opposition to a dialogue over the sticky issues, but one confined within the constitution. CORD has asked that the dialogue be not limited to issues of the IEBC and that it is not subjected to parliamentary standing orders. The reason a parliamentary select committee formed by Jubilee is still in limbo.
When we were going back to IPPG, people forget that the constitution at that time had given the powers of appointment of commissioners to the then president. That was the situation. So there was need to negotiate with the president because he is the one who had the powers, right? But this constitution is very clear. The president doesn't have those powers.
Asked about what he thought about his opponent's style of leadership and engagement.
For us to be able to engage and let Kenyans decide, yeah, as to what they think is wrong with my policies, what I think is wrong in their approach, and then have Kenyans decide between us who has a better viewpoint and who has a better chance of taking Kenya to the next level between me and those that we have differences with. Then we would truly say that Kenya is becoming a mature democratic society.
On the closure of a Dadaab refugee camp, the president welcomed the support of the United Nations and called on partners to support the repatriation of refugees.
We must move the discussion from being merely about feeding people and hosting people to a scenario where we need to look at these people as human beings with ambitions, with hope, and with life.
The situation we find ourselves in is reminiscent to where we were about 10 years ago. And with the president having declared himself clear on the matter, one can only hope that politicians of the country would take cue and stop this quick wheels to abyss. Reporting for KBC Channel 1 from Brussels, my name is John Jacob Curia.